Waste to energy concept is the concept for residual waste, so the sink solution for waste. So after recycling, sorting, reusing, upcycling, there's always a fraction left. This fraction goes into waste to energy facility, and literally you incinerate it, you get the heat you use for making electricity or steam or any form of energy. If you landfill this waste, which is happening right now with millions and millions of tons every day, it's got a huge greenhouse gas effect. So if you incinerate this with a very clean flue gas treatment, only one plant, instead of dumping the waste in a landfill but going to one of our facilities, we save more CO2 than 27 million trees. So our calculation is one facility, you can plant trees around the equator every 1.5 meters.
The beauty of wrapping a machine is something that any architect would like to do once in a lifetime at least. It is such a clean thing to design, and there's no end user, there's no windows, there's no one living there. So it is something fascinating about a machine and covering it. The machine that Avid's company developed is a huge machine that you would normally only see in an industrial area. And we think this technique is so interesting and so important as a climatological solution. That we think it should do much more than just be this waste facility. It should also be a place where you can go with your children to have a look, or to have dinner, or to learn something about waste and recycling and upcycling. The future is inclusivity. So if you build this building for instance, in India, you want it to be there for the people also. So it should also provide for places to work, jobs. It should generate jobs. We decided when we worked on it as a team that we think it shouldn't be a building because it's so huge that making a building that is almost it's the wrong scale. So we said, let's make a landscape project, because also generating a park in or under which this facility is developed is a much more interesting concept. So if you look at this building from the front, it will read like a factory. But if you look at it from the side, it will read like a park. You won't even really realize that there is a factory underneath.
Waste is something that people don't want anymore, right? That's why it's waste. And we are turning this into stuff that people want, like electricity, but also products, gypsum, concrete, bricks. So we try to reuse and use the waste. How beautiful is it if you can also use the facility itself? So we are not architects, but I met Bas on the other side of the world, and he came up with a concept that even the facility itself is something that people want to use. So that's the beauty of his concept.